Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, October 18th, 2024. Please like, subscribe, and share. You know, if you just like the video, it throws us back up in the algorithms where other people that enjoy the show can find us. Well, Kayla is frantic. She is trying to call Steve, who left for Paris this morning. She's trying to call Chad. She's trying to call anybody. She really wants to get a hold of Chad and warn him, don't marry Fabby. She's a fake. And Roman is equally as upset, but he's trying to calm her down. It's not working out well. Well, Aaron runs into Tate at school and says, "Hey, buddy, great news. Your dad's, he's off the hook." And he's like, "Yeah, he hadn't been released yet, though. I don't know what's going on." He's like, "Well, does this mean you and Holly are back together now?" And he says, "No. I don't know that I can ever forgive her for what she's done." And he told her, he told him, "If you want to go on and see Sophia, go ahead." And Tate's like, "But I thought you liked her. I wouldn't want to do that." And he said, "No, bud. Why not? Move on." And Tate agreed, "Yeah, she's hot and stuff." Well, Sophia finds a confidant in Ava. She tells her how Fiona had jerked her around and threatened her and stuff. And then she confides in Ava about the boyfriend thing. And Ava tells her, "If you really like this boy, you go get him. He doesn't have a girlfriend right now. You go for it. Especially if you really care about him." So next thing you know, Tate is showing up at her work because Aaron has set him free. And he says, "Hey, you want to hang after work?" And she said, "I'd love to hang." And he said, "Well, I'll pick you up at what time you get off?" She said, 9. He said, "Okay, I'll pick you up then." And there's Ava looking at her, smiling. She's all excited about it and stuff. I don't particularly like Ava, but she would treat Tate better. "We are off to Paris. Please put on your seatbelts." Mark is there talking to Clyde on the phone. He gives him directions to where he can find the gun hidden under the table. Excuse me. He finds the gun and then turns around and whoops, there's Holly, who recognizes him. And they chat for a few minutes and she's like, "Yeah, I just came from Chad and Abigail's wedding. I know you probably don't know them." And he's like, "Oh, they got married, huh?" So now he knows it's free to go up there. Prior to that, they were up celebrating. And Holly's like, "You told me yesterday you were talking to your brother on the phone, but EJ said he hadn't talked to her." And Chad's like, "What?" So Chad starts questioning and everything, and Holly says, "Well, I just must have misunderstood." And Fabby said, yes, you misunderstood. But Holly and EJ left, and of course they didn't know what was going on. They started talking in the little square thing there, and EJ's like, "Maybe she's not really my sister. That doesn't make sense that she would lie. My sister would never lie." So anyway, Chad is getting on Fabby, and he is telling her, "I need you to tell me why you were lying." So she gets ready to tell him the truth when there's a knock at the door, and it's Mark. And Chad's all confused. "Well, you know her? You know each other and stuff?" And she said yes. She was getting ready to tell Chad the truth. And then he whips out a gun. So Chad and Fabby, jump back and stuff, and she's screaming at him to stop. She puts herself in front of Chad, and he's like, "I have to do it. He told me I have no choice. I have to kill him." And Chad's like, "Who told you to kill me? Who told you to kill me?" And he didn't answer him. Then Steve comes in out of nowhere. We don't even see him. He knocks Mark in the head, and then he tells Chad, "This woman is not Abigail, Chad." And that's how it went off for today. And that's Friday. That's a wrap. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.